Welcome to our video tutorial, An Introduction to Research. This video tutorial is designed for the 10th grade literature composition students at Chattahoochee High School for the January 2016 research project on social media. Let's get started. Our agenda today in this video tutorial will be to define what we mean by research database. We're going to show you how to access the research guide that we've designed to support you in this project. We're going to show you some of the databases that we have put together in the Mac and VIA group, which will make it super easy to have a limited but powerful list of research databases that you can use for this project. And then we'll focus on some search tips and tricks for the Gale databases as well as the EBSCO databases that you'll see in the guide. Just a quick word about accessing the guide. We'll show you in just a moment the long way to get to the research guide, but you can also access it using this tinyurl.com link, JVCEF37, or your teacher has probably put the link into the Edmodo classroom to make it easy for you to get to our research guide. Let's take a look at what we mean by research database. So when we're talking about research databases, we are basically talking about online libraries, but they're not free to the public. Instead, different kinds of libraries, whether it be a school library like ours, a college library, or a public library, pay to have access to the content that's in these online libraries or these research databases. Within these research databases, you'll find lots of great content, news and magazine articles, scholarly journals, which are periodicals that have a research focus to them. You'll find scholarly images, videos, and podcasts. You'll find viewpoint essays and opinion pieces, topic overviews, reference articles from specialized encyclopedias, which are acceptable to use. You'll also find ebooks or book chapters, and last but not least, you'll find charts, maps, graphs, and data. The benefit of research databases includes having 24/7 unlimited access, and you can get to these databases through a PC, a Mac, or your mobile device, so lots of points of access. But just as important as that 24/7 unlimited access is the fact that you'll be able to read content that is credible, has scholarly types of information, and you can have a high degree of confidence that the information that you're reading is accurate and that is reliable, and that it has been written by someone who has spent a little time researching that topic or who might be an expert on that topic. When we go into other kinds of sources, sometimes it's a little bit harder to evaluate that information. And we'll be talking a little bit later this week about how do we go about evaluating information, whether it's on the web, in a database, or in a print book. But research databases are always a good starting point. And for those of you that are thinking about going to college or to tech school, knowing how to use those databases is an expectation that your professors or teachers will have a little bit later down the road. For us and our immediate need, the kinds of topics that you all are researching, there's going to be lots of great content and articles that you can read, listen to, and view in the research databases. So it's a win-win all the way around. We're going to be focusing on two groups of databases that we've put together for you. We have two from a company called Gale, Opposing Viewpoints and Student Resources and Context. And then we have two that are published by EBSCO, Explore Secondary and Academic Search Complete. Our EBSCO databases are accessed through our state virtual library, Galileo. So the state of Georgia actually pays for our subscription to these two databases. Opposing Viewpoints and Student Resources and Context are purchased for our library by the Fulton County School District. We'll push you into our Mac and VIA group that'll make getting to the databases easy. In addition to those 4 databases, we're also going to show you how to search all of the databases that are available in Galileo if you want to cast a little bit of a wider net for your research project. Logging into Mac and Via, as you'll see in just a few minutes, is super easy and simple. It is the same as your Windows computer login. And again, there's a free app that you can download if you would like, and you can access our Mac and Via group through that free app that's available if you would like to do so. We're going to now move into the research guide and show you how to access it. If you don't have the tiny URL or there's not a link yet for you to use in your Edmodo classroom. And then we're going to focus on some of the search tips and tricks and features for our Gale databases as well as our EBSCO databases. So let's jump in. So if for some reason you don't have that link yet in the Edmodo classroom, or you're not going to use the tiny URL, or maybe you're just not a great typist and you want the scenic route, you can always go to the Chattahoochee homepage and scroll down to the breaking news section, and there's a link to the Media Center homepage. This will take you to our main website, so just press continue. And we host two websites for the Media Center. We have our informational website that we host at WordPress. So this is where you can see all the latest and greatest news about things that are happening in the Media Center, as well as how-to tutorials and great things that students and teachers are doing in the Media Center. But it's also, again, kind of a launching pad, if you will, to our second website where we host all of our research guides. To get to our website with the research guides, which is where all of our goodies are, you're just going to look under Library Resources, and you're going to click on Research Guides at LibGuides. Our LibGuides website is where we host all of our research-based projects, and so this is where you can find handouts, video tutorials like this one, links, and other kinds of resources to help you with an assignment. All of our research guides that you see over here on the left are current or ongoing projects. So if you are a 10th grade student, then you will use this second link, and this is for all of our 10th grade English teachers. So we're going to click on that. And we've chunked the research guide into a couple of sections. We're going to focus on this page, our databases for research and help videos. But you'll also have an opportunity later in this week and moving into next week to learn about an awesome resource we have called EasyBib. We provide you at no charge a paid subscription to the full EasyBib website. So that means no ads, and you have all the great tools that are available for citation and note-taking if you choose to use those. We also will be providing you some help for recommended resources from the web. If you would like to use those, and our CRAP test that I mentioned earlier, you can learn about. And if you're going to be using Google Scholar, we have some tutorial videos on how to cite those sources. There are two ways that you can do it, and you'll definitely want to watch both videos 1 and 2 if you think that you're going to use Google Scholar. For all of us there, I think our best starting point will be the database tutorial. So let me show you how we've laid out this page. We have here some help videos, so if you need to see any of this again, you can go and get some extra reinforcement for those databases. If you need a virtual help, you can also email me and send a request for some help or send a question to me. So we're going to get to our 4 databases with Mac and Via. And so to access Mac and Via, you are going to click on the link that you see beneath the screenshot. Once you're in Mac and Via, this is our portal that gives you access to all of our e-content. This means that you have access to ebooks, to databases, to audiobooks, all kinds of great content. This link that we have put directly beneath the screenshot here on this page will take you directly to our group that we've created for 10th grade once you log in. Make sure that you select Chattahoochee High from the drop-down menu. Your user ID for students will be your student number, and your password is the same one that you use to log into Windows. So in other words, your Mac and login is the same as your Windows login. This way you don't have another set of passwords and usernames to remember. So once you type that in, click Login. And this will take you directly to our group for the 10th grade research project. If for any reason you accidentally click out of the group, you can always get back to the groups by clicking on that red bar, and then you can select our 10th grade English group here. In our next video, we're going to take you through the EBSCO databases, Academic Search Complete, and Explorer Secondary. We'll take you through the Gale databases, and then last but not least, we will show you how to use the advanced search feature of Galileo to search all of the databases in that virtual state library. Stay tuned for the next video.